Yes, I know. You want to kill me.
Let's see. Hi, buddy.
A second chance for Jax, the cat who almost gave up.
Where'd you go?
After my cat passed away, my companion for 17 beautiful years, the house didn't just fall silent. It felt hollow. Every step echoed in the emptiness, and every corner of our home reminded me of a presence that was no longer there. I told myself I wasn't ready. The grief was too fresh. Letting another animal in felt like a betrayal to the one I'd lost. But grief, in its own quiet way, can open doors when you least expect it. One morning, I felt a small, almost imperceptible shift in my chest, like a whisper from the soul of my late cat saying, "It's time." So we went to the shelter. I wasn't looking for anything in particular, just looking.
No.
Dozens of cats watched us, their eyes filled with longing and worry. But one cat caught my attention by not looking. He didn't cry out, didn't press against the cage, didn't even lift his head. His name was Jax, and from the moment I saw him, I knew something about him was different. Not in a dramatic way, just quiet, resigned.
You can do it. Good. Good morning.
The shelter staff warned me. He's unfriendly, withdrawn. If no one adopts him soon, we'll have to release him back onto the streets. Their words hung in the air like a sentence.
It's okay. See? It's okay. Come here.
I approached
Yes, I know,
Jax
you wanna kill
slowly.
me.
He let me lift him, but he didn't react.
Please.
No curiosity,
Buddy.
no fear, just stillness. It wasn't coldness, it was exhaustion, like he had tried to
Well, I
hope
think
and it
he
had
chose
cost him too
Marcus.
much.
I don't know what to do.
I held him for a moment,
Oh my
then set him
gosh.
down. My heart ached,
Sorry.
unsure what to do.
Maybe he'll be nice. Oh, man. Well, it looks like Marcus got a cat. Because he wasn't like this with me. Hi, buddy.
That's when something unexpected happened. My husband, who always claimed he wasn't a cat person, walked over, picked Jax up, and sat down with him. Within seconds, Jax curled up in his lap, tucking himself into a ball like he had always belonged there. We both stared in disbelief. "Well," I said, half laughing, half crying, "looks like you've got a cat." From that moment, Jax was family. In the days that followed, he revealed the kind of soul that shatters every stereotype. The unfriendly cat turned out to be pure sweetness, quiet, gentle, endlessly affectionate. He became our little shadow, following us around the house, always ready to curl into a warm embrace. If you picked him up, he'd press his body against yours like he was trying to merge, to belong, as if to say, "Please don't let me go." My husband, the so-called non-cat person, fell head over heels. Now every morning starts the same way. Jax races him to the bathroom and sits patiently while he brushes his teeth. It's comical. It's adorable. It's love. We learned that Jax has a broken tail. The vet believes he was born that way. It doesn't cause him pain, it's just a part of who he is. And it fits, in a way. A little crooked, a little scarred, but no less perfect. For weeks, he didn't make a sound. I worried something was wrong. Then one day, out of nowhere, came the faintest little meow. It was barely audible,
Say hi.
but it was there. A voice, a beginning. Over time, he opened up more and more. We watched him rediscover joy, mischief, even a bit of teenage rebellion. He chased shadows, pounced on socks, stared at nothing for hours. He was alive, really alive. But there's still one thing he won't do: sleep in our room. Every night I try. I offer the bed, soft pillows, even a fleece blanket. And every night he pads back downstairs to the living room floor. Maybe he still needs to be sure this isn't temporary. Maybe he needs to choose us every day in his own way. It breaks my heart to think he was ever considered difficult, that he was almost thrown back to fend for himself. What kind of world decides some lives are worth less because they don't shine right away? But not anymore. Jax is home. He's not broken. He just needed to be seen, to be loved. And now when he looks at us, his eyes aren't hollow. They shine with something fierce and gentle all at once. They shine with trust.
What are you doing?
If this story touched you, even just a little, consider opening your heart too. There are so many animals like Jax out there, waiting quietly behind shelter walls, not begging, just waiting. You don't have to be ready. You just have to show up. If you'd like to hear more stories like Jax's, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. One small action can help shine a light on lives that might otherwise go unseen. And if you're thinking of bringing a pet into your life, especially an exotic or special needs animal, do your research. Ask questions. Make sure you're prepared to give them the love and care they deserve. Because every creature, no matter their past, deserves a future filled with safety, warmth, and love.